Hello everyone, today I am going to tell you about the topic nutrition in large intestine. So, firstly, what is large intestine? The large intestine is the terminal part of the alimentary canal where conversion of food into feces takes place. Now, as I told you that it converts food into feces, it has some other functions also, like it, absor- it absorbs the nutrients and water, synthesizes certain vitamins, and eliminates the feces from the body. Now, what are the parts of large intestine? There are four parts of large intestine: cecum, colon, rectum, and anus. Now, let me show you the diagram. Now, here you will observe that ileum is also there. Ileum is not the part of large intestine, it is the part of small intestine, and appendix is also there. Now, appendix is not used in the process of digestion because it is used for the digestion of cellulose, and cellulose is found in raw food only, which we do not eat. We eat only cooked food. If somehow it swells due to some infection, it can be removed by surgery, and there is no need to implant another appendix in place of it. Now, if it is not removed and it swells, then it can harm our body. Now, here you can see sigmoid is also there. Now, sigmoid is a part of colon, it is S-shaped in structure. Its function is to store fecal waste until they are ready to leave the body, and its name derived from the Greek letter sigma, which is like this: sigma, not like this. Like this. Now, the first part of large intestine, cecum. It is the first part of large intestine. It has a sac-like structure, and its function is to absorb water and salt from the food. And the another one, colon. There are four parts of colon: ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. Here in the diagram also you can see, wait a second. Here ascending colon, transverse colon, and descending colon, sigmoid colon. Ascending colon is this part, and transverse colon is this transverse section, this area, and descending colon is this part, and sigmoid is this S-shaped structure. Now, colon is the final part of the digestive system where reabsorption of fluids take place, and it also processes waste product from the body and prepares for its elimination. Now, the third part, rectum. It acts as a temporary storage site for feces, and it also absorbs the electrolytes similar to colon, like sodium electrolytes of potassium, and electrolytes of chlorine, and it absorbs the undigested food ingredients, and ingredients are decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. Now, the stool is thickened through water absorption and mixed with mucus. Now, the last part of the large intestine is anus, and it is also called anal canal. The food residue passes through the anal canal, then anus, and then gets eliminated from the body. Here in the diagram, the food comes from here, and this area is rectum, and this last part is anus, and the food gets eliminated from this part. Now, the exit of waste material is regulated by the anal sphincters. In the diagram, sphincters are located here, this part, and there are two types of sphincters, means involuntary and voluntary. Involuntary means which we cannot control them, We cannot control involuntary sphincters, and these sphincters which are located at this part, we can control them. Now, thank you for the patience listening. Thank you.
Hellcat.